just wanted to give you a close look at the rock can they've built. Like it was done by, I suppose, the explorers. It's all drywalled, of course, but look at the size of some of these boulders in there. Amazing job, especially in the middle of nowhere. But as you can see, it stands out as one of the highest peaks in the area. So that's the Mount Ross we just climbed and showed you the rock can on top. So I'm standing on top of one of the mullock heaps of Chicago, and that's the hole. I won't go too close, but it's quite deep. You can see they've dug beside it the massive quartz boulders they've pulled out. That's Jack using his little eyepiece to have a look at some of the rock he's chipped out of the side of here at Chicago. What do you see, Jack?
Yeah, it's pretty. You can see the sheared up dole right here.
Yep.
You get like minor sulfide forming from the dole itself. So
yep.
Some of that might carry. So you'll
Good.
take a few samples and we'll see what comes back.
Yep. So we've got our sample bags again. As you can see, I'll just show you how much work they've done up here. Like, you can see the hard rock there. These guys were true pioneers, the fellas that dug out this sort of stuff. You can see they've chased the lead down that way. And they would have put that hole in there, they would have gone down and sent a shaft out, a tunnel out to intersect the veins of gold underneath. You can see the size of these rocks the old fellas had to move. I'm looking back up at Mount Ross, having walked before. I don't know if you can see the can from here, it's a fair way away. But it was possibly named, I was trying to do some research, but I think it was possibly named by John Forrest, who was the explorer and the government surveyor of the time. He explored all this area on foot and named most of the features of the mountains around. Leonora itself was got its name from Mount Leonora, which was named by John Forrest in 1869. And gold was first discovered in Leonora by two prospectors, a South African prospector called Edward Sutherland and his partner Harry Whittick. They pegged the first gold lease in Leonora in 1896. And as I said, this was Chicago, so it was probably named by American miners around that same time, a bit later. And you know, with Jack here looking at the rocks, and we're doing our mapping again today, and then we'll do probably some source sampling and then some drilling maybe through this area here at Chicago. Perhaps we can find our own bonanza for infinity mining out here as well. That's what we're hoping for. So Jack and I are still at Craig's Rest. This is at the top edge of the exploration lease we have. There's Jack up there looking at rocks. These are called breakaways. It's quite stunning. Just heads off into all the flat down there, all granite. It's very impressive. Look close, you can see the erosion. The quartz veining here is just unbelievable. That's the big hole I just showed you before as Jack was down. Continues through there. It just continues on. This is one of the original shafts here at Craig's Rest, and I'll tell you, it's pretty deep. You see there's running along what we call strike. They've all gone down to that quartz. Quite a very rich area. This one's not quite as deep, but you can see they've followed the narrow vein. They've tunnelled out in through there, and I imagine they've done the same the other side. They're all connected up properly. It's fallen a bit now over the years.